Hello, welcome back.
buddy.
Welcome back.
We're out here again with the football, with the podcast. Big headphones. We're here.
Vintage tee, same necklaces.
Yep,
It's like we never left.
that's facts.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
I haven't done the Weddle today.
You haven't done the Weddle today?
I have not. I've been waiting for this moment.
Right now, the moment we're about to do.
The moment we are about to do.
Let's talk about it.
Exactly. So, as you can tell from last episode, we
We're the
redeemed
best.
ourselves.
We're the best in the world. Nobody's
We
better than us.
redeemed ourselves.
But we did.
We're
Astoundingly.
going to-
I would personally say astoundingly we redeemed ourselves.
On 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to top that. So, Ryan, tell me when to stop scrolling.
Scroll. Keep going. Almost there. We're only at the C's right now. I'm looking for
Going
deeper
faster.
letters. Faster. Speed it up. Stop.
Jalen Rager.
Ooh. Wide receiver.
Okay. Wide receiver in the AFC
Mm.
who is either 6 foot or 6'1" or 24 or 25 years old.
Low number.
Lower than 18.
Go put Jamar Chase on.
Ooh, he's not 20. Is he 24?
No, that's what I thought. I was like, no, he's too young.
Okay. We can go younger receiver. Chase Claypool? No, I think he's 23. Maybe.
He's also kind of tall, isn't he? I think he's like 6'3", 6'4".
Okay.
Unless I'm wrong. Man, I can't think of anybody.
I know. It's pretty hard.
It is extremely hard. But we're going for the record, obviously, like we do every week.
Yeah, we're not just gonna throw guesses out there. We're trying to get this now.
Yeah, exactly.
AFC receiver. I'm looking at the helmets.
Yeah. I wish I had some helmets right now. This is tough. It's actually probably not that
Hit
tough.
'em.
We're just being dumb.
Yeah, that's a very common thing here.
Yeah.
We can hit him with I do want to go Cincinnati because they have a lot of young receivers.
They do have a lot of young receivers.
We can hit him with Tyler Boyd or T Higgins.
I like T. Higgins. I like that one.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna run up T Higgins.
T. Higgs. He's also 23.
Wow, he's 6'4". Jesus.
That's insane. Oh, he did have a high
Okay.
number. That was stupid. That was,
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
yeah, my bad.
And he's 23. Wow, that was a really bad guess. All
It was
right.
a terrible guess, guys. We're reloading, getting ready for the next one.
That didn't happen.
It didn't. It happened, but we learned from it and we're getting better from it.
Yeah. Now we know for next time.
Yeah, we now have no new information.
Ooh, is it Jerry Judy? What number is he? Is he in the 80s too?
Nah, he's got a low number. I know that. I'd say toss him in there.
All right.
I like that.
Okay, it's lower than 10. He's also 23 years old.
Why are they all
What is wrong with
23
us?
years old? I mean,
So he's 6
that's
foot.
hard. Yeah, he's 6 on the dot.
6 foot. His number's under 10.
So it's
Nine,
a
eight,
single.
seven,
It's
six,
a
five,
single.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a single digit. Interesting.
It's not in the west and in the north.
He has to be good. Like he has to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's a single digit as a.
AFC East. Think of AFC East. Elijah Mitchell, or not Elijah Mitchell, Elijah Moore. There's not really young receivers there. Gabriel Davis. I think his
Yeah.
number is higher than 10.
What about Jameson Williams is going to be young. He's going to be 22, 21. He's also kind of tall, I think. I don't know.
Let's think of the South. The South, they have nobody really.
What
There's
about
always-
Pittman?
Is Pittman 6 foot? What number is he?
Oh,
I think he's no.
tall?
I think he's in the teens. Is for his number.
No, because I think he was 11 last year, but I think he just changed his number. Am I allowed to Google that if he changed his number?
If you want, if you just throw him in, I don't know.
I don't know, because I can't remember. Man, it's a 6 foot that's getting me. Like, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
thinking of two tall receivers.
I'm throwing Pittman in there.
All right,
Michael Pittman Jr.
maybe we'll get a division.
Ooh,
out of it.
Indy.
Bet. Yeah,
He is
I knew-
6'4". He's
I knew
20.
was
So he is
tall.
25 years old.
25 in Indy. Oh man, I do not watch enough
What?
Indianapolis games.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Oh man. Some Drake.
Oh man. Oh man. Not again. I don't think we're gonna go back to back. That was a bad joke. Michael Pittman. Who
Give you your
plays
best
in
shot.
Indy?
That's what I'm thinking. There's nobody.
Nobody that we can think of.
Nobody. Period. And I was just watching their in-season Hard Knocks too, and I can literally picture the single-digit receiver right now, but I cannot remember his name.
Why do I think he's like number 8 or something?
No, I think he's like low, low.
I want to say Zach Pascal, but he used to play in Indy, but now he's not in Indy anymore.
Yeah.
He's in Jacksonville. Man, it's not Ty. It's not.
What about what's his name? Paris something.
Oh man, this is bad.
That's facts.
All right, as much as I don't want to, I feel like
Let's see.
we have to Google it.
We're not Googling it right now, just so you guys know. We're just showing you what it would look like if we did Google it. You know what I mean? So.
Hold on. My goodness. Oh.
Just press the full roster right there.
The full roster that we would press if we were Googling it.
Exactly. I'm just describing it for the Spotify listeners, of course.
Yep. God, I love this computer.
It's really a potato.
It's not even mine.
It's just making like the loss feel worse, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really like squeezing every bit of pain we have left out of it. Just let me press the position, please. Paris Campbell.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew it, man.
Jesus.
Fastest ever.
I don't know why, but when you said Paris, I said Paris Hilton. And I'm like, that's not a football player. Technical difficulties.
Difficulties, guys.
We had a malfunction in somebody's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, internet around here is just ridiculously terrible. I don't understand it at all.
Yeah. One point he was telling me who the Weddle was. Next point he leaves the party. I'm like, nice, dude.
Sorry, I actually rage quit for anyone who's seriously curious.
Yeah,
I
he
knew it's
realized it was Paris
Campbell.
Campbell.
Threw everything off of my desk. Yeah, I rage quit for sure. But I'm back.
Yeah,
Calm emotions ready.
But we're gonna get it in the hard one.
Yeah, obviously. Give it a little scroll.
Tell me, I'm gonna let everybody see the scroll on my mouse. I'm gonna hold my mouse up. You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
I am indeed scrolling.
He is scrolling. I can hear it with my ears. And I think we are about to stop right about now.
Tyler Ott.
That's an odd
Ooh, okay.
one.
That's pretty decent. We got the division
He's
already.
in the West. We're
NFC
gonna have the
West.
long snapper, bro.
Long snapper.
number 69. Thank God.
That's pick of the year.
Literally, I couldn't have stopped it anywhere better.
Tyler Ott. Hey, congrats, Tyler Ott. What a great number. But we still don't know if it's the offensive defense.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's right.
Lower
Definitely not
numbers.
special teams though.
That I'm glad we got that off the table. Okay, so it's not
go.
Seattle, but it is 3 other teams. That really helps. Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah. You want to toss just like Jalen Ramsey in there? Just, get another one of them out of the way. See if it...
Ramsey. Jalen. Okay. Offensive player is 27.
5'11", 6 foot.
Okay. Offensive player on the 49ers with the Cardinals.
27.
Cardinals or the... I was gonna say George Kittle, but he's 8.
What about Hasty?
Jamil Hasty? Is that his first name? Jamil? I know who you're talking about.
Something. Yeah.
Hasty. Yeah, Jermichael Hasty.
Jermichael, that's right.
Okay, it's a running back. Oh, is it James
Oh,
Conner?
he's very short. I'm tweaking.
Is
Yeah, it could be.
James Conner 27?
He's right around that age. He might be older than that, actually.
Oh.
He's 27, wow.
Oh, we should have looked at the number first.
Yeah, that's alright. Sometimes you just gotta be stupid so you can get other clues.
Who's? Oh my goodness! Who is the running back for the Cardinals behind James Conner? This might be an L, to be honest.
We've never taken one of those before, so it would hurt if we did.
Yeah, but there's nothing else we could really do here.
Man,
Unless we know the roster's hard. I can pull up Madden right now. But, man,
I don't know. Should I Google it?
no, I can do it.
That's right. You got the screen's
Cardinals roster.
Why don't you just look at their running backs?
It's gonna run up. It's gonna bring me to their. That's gonna bring me to.
Yes, Marquise Brown.
The St. Louis Cardinals. I'm like, hey, we don't need that. Hey, we've been to St. Louis, and let me tell you, Pappy's. Whew,
That's busting right there. I'm telling you.
that is. If you guys ever go to St. Louis, you gotta get Pappy's. People from St. Louis.
Sauce.
People from St. Louis are so lucky. James Conner,
Yeah.
Darrell Williams. Nice.
I couldn't even see it. The screen was so clunky. I didn't even see any of the names before he said it.
Hold on. It's this guy right here.
Yeah.
Darrell Williams, number 24, running back, who's 5'11", 27 years old, and played at LSU.
That fits all of the bills.
Now my Weddle isn't working. Okay.
Zero
Guys,
technical difficulties this time, guys. We're good at this.
This episode is a really big,
It's like a flaming tornado. You want to watch it so bad, but it's just how do you get through it? It's crazy. Flaming tornado.
All right, there's that. We're done.
Done. Finally, it's over. Gone.
That was
We're
bad.
the best in the world at it. And we beat both of them. I know we did, secretly.
Yeah. Just realized my camera was blocking my webcam. So, we're going to transition out of that so fast.
Extremely fast. Kayvon Thibodeau.
Preseason.
We're-
Preseason, Kayvon Thibodeau, same
Kayvon
thing.
Thibodeau. Isn't it? You saw like how he got hit, right?
Yeah, the low hit
Yeah.
from the lineman. That was
I think it's crazy how offensive guys can do pretty much whatever they want, while us defensive guys just have to sit there and just, take it.
yeah.
Like that's a terrible block right there. Dangerous. Clearly, it was dangerous.
Yeah. Wasn't
driving
it?
me
Was
crazy.
it an MCL sprain?
Yeah, it was just a sprain. It wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah.
But
Bro, imagine if he would have like
yeah,
tore something.
it, and it
Oh, that
easily could
lineman
have
would be.
happened. It easily could have been
Yeah.
something way worse.
That was. I saw that block. I was like, he had to get a flag or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
Did he get? Did he even get fined or something?
Not that I've heard of, but I mean, I don't really stick super close to the Kayvon Thibodeau news, you know.
Yeah.
But I just saw that, and I was like, because we were talking about it in film study. Actually, we were talking about cub blocks and stuff like that, and how in the NJCAA they changed the rules where you can only do it offensive lineman to defensive lineman.
Okay.
And I just love that because as a DB, having a receiver just sprinting straight at you and then diving at your knees, ridiculously dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like dirty overall.
Yeah, drives me crazy.
Like, I mean, like not
And
all the
you
time.
see it right there, like what happened to him. Like his knee folded, like
Yeah.
bent terribly wrong.
Like he's lucky it was an MC.
Mhm.
It was just a sprain. Like it could have been
Yeah.
everything. His knees just blown
Yeah,
up. Like, you
yeah.
know.
He literally could have dislocated his knee, and then he'd
Yeah.
be, trying to fight to ever play again. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Drives
then
me crazy.
other news is Baker Mayfield announced, or the Panthers announced that Baker Mayfield was the starter
Yeah.
for the Carolina Panthers Week 1.
What a peculiar thing to do in the middle
Yeah.
of the preseason. You know what I mean? You still got 2 games left, and Baker Mayfield
Or a
sucks
game.
relatively.
Yeah, I would say he's below average in the quarterback tiers,
Mhm.
but he's probably the best quarterback on that roster.
Yeah.
I mean, oh,
maybe.
they lost Matt Corral too. Like
Yeah.
that sucks. I hate that.
Best of a bad
Corral.
situation, I guess.
Yeah, Matt Corral was just he was killing everybody in preseason. He was playing very well. And now he's out for the season.
Yeah.
Sucks. But
That does suck. Well, you remember seeing literally first day of training camp, there was a video that came out of Baker Mayfield. His first
Throwing a
throw was a
pick.
pick, and
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, he was like dotting up everybody, threw like 5 touchdowns that day.
yeah.
Like, I don't get it. How does it just flip like that? Now he's the starter.
Yeah, it's very. I think they did it mostly because one, the Panthers are playing the Browns, a lot of ticket sales. That's just good marketing. 2, he's relatively the better quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
and 3, they just want to like. I mean, they obviously want to do the comeback or like the revenge game. They want to do.
Yeah.
They want to squeeze
Big
as much
marketing
money out of
scheme,
Baker
you know.
before they inevitably bench him, if
Yeah.
that ever happens.
Or just like get rid of him. You know.
Yeah.
He's not a long-term solution for them, and they know that.
This
It's
is
obvious.
this is his contract year. So
Mhm.
this is if he plays the whole season, this is gonna be like Dak trying to prove to everybody that
Right.
he can get his money and he's worth his money. But I don't think
Yeah.
Baker's worth obviously not Dak money, but I don't think he's worth a lot of money at all.
Not very much. No.
Yeah. So Panthers, I had them losing the division. Or no, I didn't. You did.
Yeah.
I think they're one of the worst teams in the NFL, but that could all change if Darnold stops seeing ghosts.
Yeah. Quarterbacks, they boggle my mind, honestly. Like, you got ones that see ghosts, the one that like massages. Then you got Baker. I mean,
And then you got
There's a
one
whole
that does
slew of
acid.
yeah, you got
He wins back-to-back MVPs.
right.
Maybe everybody should
He's
just
the
do
best
that.
quarterback. Maybe they should just do something. Like that's how you get in nowadays. You just gotta be weird in some way, you know.
Yeah. Speaking on that Watson thing,
Mm-hmm.
He's lucky he got 11 games at all. He originally got the 6,
Right.
and I thought that was me and a lot of people
Low.
thought that was absolutely insane how he
Yeah.
only got 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
And then Roger Goodell wanted a season, and I'm like, okay, if he's out for a season, I mean, I'll kind of respect it. But Deshaun Watson overall, he's a piece of shit. I hate him.
Yeah, he's a bad person. Yeah,
Like
I'd say so.
knowing there was Dolphins fans out there that wanted Deshaun Watson, just heats me up because he's just like, no, why did you ever want Deshaun Watson?
But let's think about it this way, okay? Dolphins fans that wanted him didn't want him because he was a good person. They wanted him because he could sling the rock. You know what I mean?
I know, but just imagine if we were in this like situation and how much hate would we get. Like the Browns, they're already a bad franchise, so they're not getting as much hate as they could be. But the Dolphins, imagine if they did it. Oh, that would be just a dumpster fire.
I don't know. I feel like he had his dumpster fire, and now people are over it, and they really just kind of want to see him sling the rock again because it's been a minute.
I don't ever want to see him play again.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying from like a real like how it is nowadays is people are kind of over it.
Yeah, I mean he's a good quarterback. He just makes terrible decisions.
He just really likes his massages to end.
I wonder if he went to that massage convention in Cleveland.
I think he set it up, Adrian.
I wouldn't be surprised. He just called all 66 of those masseuses and he goes, "Hey, come down to Cleveland right now. I'm gonna get you some bread.
And you're gonna give me some oil." Anyways, preseason, Falcons, Jets win it, whatever.
Yep.
It's preseason. But all I gotta say is Marcus, obviously it was a backup defense or whatever.
Yeah.
Partially backup. But he was slanging the rock a little bit.
He played very well.
I was liking watching that. I cannot lie.
That
it was
one
like
play
throwbacks to Oregon.
That one play to Pitts, that was a great throw. Pitts is
Very
just
beautiful.
a monster overall, but great throw, great catch, great play overall. I don't really watch preseason as much as I should, but
yeah.
it was good.
I watched the highlights and stuff just so I can, talk about it a little bit.
Taco about it, yep.
Taco about it. Who else? The Minnesota Vikings game kind of sucked because the Vikings are dog water. Their schemes are they're disgusting to watch, if I'm going to be honest.
The Vikings traded for Nick Mullins.
Yeah, I saw that,
Yeah. They don't have any trust in Kirk anymore. I'm just kidding.
Nah, it's what's their quarterback's name? I'm blanking. Their backup.
Kirk Cousins. Oh.
No, their backup. I just watched him play.
I remember his name.
Kellen Mond.
Okay.
He didn't sling the rock where it needed to be. So definitely a good pickup, because Kirk Cousins, I don't know. Stop playing him. Just put anybody else in. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game was terrible to watch. Troy Fumagalli, shout out Wisconsin, on Wisconsin. 2 catches, 10 yards.
Nice.
But yeah.
It's more yards than us. So, can't say anything.
That's facts. I should shout him out. Remember watching, he's got is it him? Yeah, I think he's got 9 fingers.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy. I don't know what the story is, but it's probably crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so, you like the defensive side of the ball. I like the offensive side of the ball. We did this last week, too. Womack was your last week's defensive player of the
Womack
week.
played very well week 1.
Who is your defensive player of the week for this week?
See, this is a good one. I was looking at stats, watching the highlights or whatever, and this guy, he just kept kind of popping up, and apparently he popped up a lot. He had 16 tackles and a sack, which is a lot considering you're splitting reps the whole game.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Clay Johnson, linebacker for the Bengals. Congratulations. Let's talk about a defensive player of the week. He's going to be on next week to talk about it.
I tried to get Womack. He's verified on Instagram. Probably didn't see my message. Womack, get on here, bro.
I was talking to Womack, and he was a little busy this week. We're getting him on next week too.
Yeah.
Him and Johnson together.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time. What we got for offense though?
Offense, last week it was George Pickens. That guy scares me, so I had to give it to him.
Pickens.
This one is another receiver. I'm gonna eventually, hopefully, buy his jersey. Kind of biased, but he's a Dolphin. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins. Sorry if I butcher his last name because I don't know
It's
how
a
to say
crazy
it.
one. Yep.
It's Eric Ekuzama, I believe.
That sounded good.
He was drafted at Texas Tech in the 4th round.
Nice.
I think he had 8 catches for 114. 6 catches for 114. And he was killing it. Like him and Skylar Thompson's him and Skylar Thompson's connection was just unbelievable.
Yeah. It was very smooth, buttery.
Yeah, he had that one-handed catch of the DB. Put that on my Instagram.
Nice.
But, he played very well. I think he solidified his roster spot. He's going to be, hopefully, maybe a receiver 4 or 5. But
I don't know. I don't know your guys' roster very well, but I mean, he was playing at the end, wasn't he? Like he was getting in the fourth quarter. Yeah. I mean, he's probably gonna be. He's a fringe player right now. That's probably gonna put him over the fringe, but he's probably like hanging on to the threads right now.
By the way, if we should do special teams player, because special teams player, that dude from Dallas,
dude was crazy.
He had 2 return touchdowns.
Yeah, a punt and a kick.
He
They were very fun to
definitely
watch.
solidified his spot on the roster.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely making the
well.
roster. Yeah,
he played very
Congratulations. Well. Yeah, that was impressive.
So
last preseason game that I personally want to talk about is the Saints Green Bay game. Olave, he didn't get a lot of reps, but man, he just looks good. He's just butter everywhere he goes. You know what I mean?
I can't wait to see that offense.
I'm so excited. Oh my goodness.
I can't wait. Jameis, you sent me that one video.
Yeah.
What did my trainer say? He just said have fun.
Yeah, no, it's done.
God, he's so funny.
He's the funniest dude ever.
I love him. And nobody can hate Jameis, but yeah, I know my mom watched that game, so if I got her in here, she'd talk about it. But she would talk about it. She would talk about it. Moving to a thing we continued last week, or continuing from last week, is the NFL 100. The other, what was the number they stopped at? Was it 20?
Yeah, so it'd be 30 dudes or whatever.
30 more dudes.
Yeah, 30 more dudes.
Green Bay had their first guy, and I thought it was going to be Adrian Amos, but it was Devondre Campbell.
I like it being Devondre Campbell. I think that's a decent spot for him on the list too. Maybe
a little higher. He played extremely well last year.
He had a very good season. Yes, I
had no idea who he was.
I feel like Herbie sitting where he's at. Justin Herbert, a little disrespectful. 40.
What was he at? 40? Oh, he was at 40?
Yeah, Herbie's a top 25 for sure, minimum.
Yeah, that's. I saw a TikTok. It was so funny.
I was dying. Yeah,
I think I said that. I think I said that to him. He said, "Here's every player I would have over Trayvon Diggs," and then he just named every single player after Trayvon Diggs.
Everyone knew him. Yeah, that was funny.
Wasn't he at 25?
26.
26? That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs.
I mean, don't get me wrong, dude, balled out. Like, yeah, he gave up a lot of yards, a lot of catches, whatever. But he balled out. Like, he got picks that
11 picks.
most teams can't get.
I mean, like you can't ignore 11 picks. Like that's more picks than a lot of NFL teams. But I think
maybe he's not technically sound. Maybe he likes to give up routes. Maybe he likes to be too aggressive. But if it works, it works. 26, yeah, it's a bit high, but he did earn it from his play.
I would have him in maybe mid 30s. But I think 26 is a little, like, if he would have been like 30, 29, that would have made a little more sense.
Yeah.
26, like, even those, that 3 spots makes a big difference.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Who else was on there?
I mean, there was a bunch more safeties that came out that I just...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who was on? Who was the one safety?
So we got
Derwin.
yeah, we got Derwin. Hold on, let me look at the whole list. We got Derwin. Byard, Kevin Byard at 34.
Yep. That was good.
There's one more. I'm not seeing it.
Did Amos go on that list too, or is he?
Micah Hyde. That's it.
Yeah.
No, Amos was not on the list yet. I don't think he's gonna make.
He's
the
not
list
gonna make it.
point.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. If he didn't make it in the 40s,
if he does, I'll be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we stopped at 20.
21.
21.
With Joe
Shiesty.
Shiesty. 21.
That's a good spot. I'd probably have him a little higher. I would put him a little higher, but 21.
It's hard because there's a lot of good players that still need to go in there. Like defensive, offensive, like there's a lot of players.
Jamar. What did Jamar get? I know he was in 20s. Was he 23?
Yeah, 24.
24.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Nick Bosa over Joey Bosa is a curious thing. What do you think about that? By a decent amount of spots too. By 5 spots, 30 and 35 or 25.
Nick Bosa was over Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
I think Nick Bosa overall is a better player than Joey Bosa, but not last year. Nick Bosa was very injury prone.
I mean, he always is, but I think Joey Bosa is just a way better pass rusher than Nick Bosa. He's also bigger framed. I don't know.
I think
pass rusher.
I think Nick Bosa, if he stops with his injuries, he's definitely gonna be better than Joey eventually. But I feel like right now I'd have Nick over Joey, but not by much. Probably like 1 or 2 spots, or not like for last year. Last year, Joey Bosa was definitely better than Nick Bosa last year. But I think overall, I would have Nick over Joey.
I don't know. There's just so many things that Nick does that are good, but I feel like Joey, whenever you watch a Chargers game, he's in the backfield every play. He's always getting pressure on. And Nick, I feel like he just, when it counts, I suppose he's getting his sacks, but he's just not disrupting plays all game.
Okay.
That's coming from a Packer fan who has to watch the 49ers literally molest them every year.
First overall seed just to lose to the Niners.
Literally.
Okay.
Drives me crazy.
So, we're going to bring, not a new segment, because we're not going to do this all the time. We're going to have this mainly focused of this episode. I thought about this the other day, and I'm like, I feel like this would be a good idea. Because 1, it would bring debates, and 2, it would bring just like overall fun to the episode.
Yeah.
It's called, I don't really have a name for it, but it's favorite/best players at each position. So, on my notes I have right here, I have every single position written down, except for like right tackle, left tackle, right guard, left guard. I mean, we just have guard and tackle. That's it.
Here, I'll list off all the positions that are on here. Tell me if I missed one.
right.
We got quarterback, running back, fullback, tight end, wide receiver, tackle, guard, center, pass rusher, defensive tackle, off-ball linebacker, corner, safety, kicker, punter.
And coach.
Oh yeah, that's right, coach. I forgot about that one.
So, yeah, that's pretty much there is. Like, if we could go more into depth with it and be like, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, water boy, like, you know what I mean? But that would take
Shout out
2
Alex,
hours.
best water boy in the country. Just kidding, he's a manager. You're gonna have to cut that out because he's gonna be so mad that I said that. He's gonna be so furious.
Get back, coach.
All right,
Okay.
let me hear favorite quarterback.
We're going to go favorite, we're going to do best first.
Whoever floats your boat, honestly.
Okay, I'll do my favorite. For me, my favorite quarterback to watch, and just like overall, I think he's my favorite, is the running back himself, Lamar Jackson.
I like that. Lamar is fun. He's fun to watch.
Lamar's like, especially his MVP
Monster,
season was
too.
the most fun I've ever watched,
He's a dog.
or the most fun I've ever had watching football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best. Go ahead.
The best, Mr. Fortnite himself, Patty Mahomes.
Did you hear him tweet or whatever? It was a tweet. He said like he just got killed by someone wearing his own skin when he was playing Fortnite. That's funny. That's good stuff.
So,
all right.
what about you?
My favorite quarterback, big old Justin Herbie himself. I've been liking him since he toasted Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl by himself. Without
I hate
anybody
him for
else.
Still.
Well, I just respect him so much for it. Like, come on, like, why you gotta be such a dog? Best, coming from a Packer fan, I obviously have to say Aaron Rodgers. He's off them shroomies. He's off acid, whatever it is.
DMT.
Slanging the rock, bro. Like, I say slanging the rock a lot, but nobody tosses a pigskin like Aaron Rodgers. Puts it where it needs to be every time.
I think Rodgers and Mahomes are like fighting. Like most people have Rodgers, most people have Mahomes. Like it's like neck and neck. And then anybody else that says anybody else,
yeah,
no, it's like those two are.
Unless I say Tom Brady, then you can't argue with him because like he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah, but you look at him and you're like, you're stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me your running backs.
I'm gonna go favorite running back. I'm gonna go Alvin Kamara. Dude's literally electricity in a bottle, bro. Oh my goodness, I love watching him. I love his receiving threat. I love how he's kind of physical too, and he's got the best balance I've seen on a human being in my life.
That's facts.
Yeah,
he can get hit, and he's like walking a tightrope.
Yeah, literally.
That's crazy.
For best, this is a little controversial, but I'm putting JT because I'm thinking like this year, like if I'm guessing who's the best gonna be, I'm going JT.
Okay.
I think he's gonna continue being a monster. He's just consistent at everything he does. Like he doesn't have off games. It seems like
Yeah, he'll get 100 yards every game.
Yeah, I promise you that.
For me, my favorite is JT. Watching him last year, torch every single fantasy team.
Yeah,
I didn't have him on fantasy, but every time I played him, I just cried.
Yeah,
because he was gonna get 20 points,
and
him being a Wisconsin player too,
right.
Huge Wisconsin Badgers fan.
One thing about him
coming
is
in the draft,
just so he's so perfect with all his movements, his cuts, how he carries the ball. It's just so uniformly perfect. He just does it exactly how it needs to be.
Yeah, I think my favorite play from him last year is when he iced the game against the Patriots.
Yeah.
That he found the hole and just ran.
Gone.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
The best, gonna have to go Derrick Henry here.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry he's never really been hurt except for last year, and then when he was hurt, it was week 7 and he already had 900 rushing yards.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry he is the king for a reason.
Yeah. He's up.
He's crazy.
He's there.
He's literally unstoppable.
that was the debate for me though. Is I'm obviously I could go Derrick Henry, but I just feel like this year I think JT's gonna take that crown.
Okay, I feel like it's too early in JT's career to have him jump ahead Derrick Henry.
But that's the thing is when he was in Wisconsin, he showed up as a freshman. You know what I mean? And he was on the bottom of the depth chart. He didn't even start until it was week 3 when the other running backs just weren't getting it done. And then all of a sudden, he was the best running back for a team that already has good running backs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just been doing it since a young age. He's gonna keep doing it.
See, I was gonna put Alvin Kamara as my favorite, but I think JT just sneaked above him just a little bit this year.
Yeah.
Fullbacks, favorite, CJ Ham, Sioux Falls legend, Viking. It sucks he's on the Vikings, but CJ Ham, love him. He's a nice dude. I follow him on Instagram. He has a beautiful family, You just love CJ Ham.
Yeah.
The best, it's Kyle Juszczyk. He was on the top 100 list for a reason. Kyle Juszczyk is just overall great.
Yeah, he's goated. I agree completely, except he's my favorite as well.
Okay.
I just need to show off how I spelled his name. Oh, that's a lot of notes. You're never finding it. Oh wait, it's right there. Right there. Huschek. He's my favorite because he's got a crazy name and he's a monster, so he's the best.
I didn't even put his last name. I just put Kyle.
Kyle. Kyle Juszczyk.
Kyle Juszczyk.
Juszczyk, fullback.
The farmer from Wisconsin is definitely drafting him in this fantasy league too.
Yeah.
All right, give me your receiver.
My
Receivers.
I'm gonna go best because I think it's obvious and I think it's undebatable. Devontae Adams, he's a freak. Best routes ever, best release ever. His hands glue, hops like a bunny. Yeah, I think that's set in stone, at least in my perspective. Easy.
Yeah.
Favorite, Jamar Chase.
Okay.
I think he's just fun to watch. I watch him and he eats people, even though, and he does it effortlessly, you know. Actually, favorite might be Chris Olave now that I'm thinking about it because I'm an Olave fan, but he hasn't played yet, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best for me, obviously, it's Adams. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 90% of the world thinks Adams is the best, and then the other portion are biased.
Our hillbillies.
Unless they're a Raiders fan, and then the other is a Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
My favorite is the man drafted behind Jamar Chase, Mr. Penguin himself, Jalen Waddle. You know, he's just a great receiver. He's so fun. He's so fast. Great nickname.
Dude,
I love him.
He's a savage, yeah.
I love Waddle. The way he talks though, like he's from Houston.
Mm-hmm.
The way he talks is so funny.
Yeah.
Like he has this accent, and it's hilarious.
I've never ever heard him talk.
Listen to Tyreek's podcast. It needed to be said.
Tyreek, listen to our podcast.
We'll swap with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tight end. I'm gonna go with the best here. You know, it's a really big coin toss, but I'm gonna side with the non-popular side and go George Kittle.
Interesting.
I think George Kittle is the best tight end in the league. The only thing that's bringing him down is his health, but I think overall George Kittle is a better receiver or a better tight end than Travis Kelce. Favorite, another Sioux Falls legend here. Dallas Goedert went to SDSU, got drafted by the Eagles, just signed his extension. I think Dallas Goedert is top 7 tight end in the league. I would say top 5.
He's
but
up there.
Dallas Goedert, he's my favorite tight end in the NFL. So, what about you?
Interesting. I'm gonna go favorite. I'm gonna go Kittle. Like Kittle. He's hilarious to watch. He also dominates people physically, which is fun to watch too. You don't see it a lot nowadays with tight ends. Best. I'm again going extremely controversial because I'm again taking it in like best this year. I think it's gonna be Pitts.
I know you're gonna say that.
I think he's putting up 12 touchdowns. I think he's putting up 1,500 yards. He's putting up receiver numbers from the tight end position.
He pretty much is a receiver.
But bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, so controversial. I know that technically Kelce and Kittle are better, but I just think he's making a jump this year.
Yeah. There's a guy I follow on Instagram, or not Instagram, Twitter. His name is Nico. And he's overall a great content creator. He is like Kyle Pitts' biggest fan. Like he tweets about him all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you said that, I'm like, oh, if Nico sees this.
You better see it, Nico.
Yeah.
Tweet about it.
TikToks are great.
Put us on your TikTok.
Okay. Moving to the offensive line.
Offensive line.
Go tackles.
Go tackle. Yeah, you gotta go outside first.
Go ahead.
Don't take me seriously, but take everything I say seriously. This is technically a bad decision, but I'm going David Bakhtiari for both my favorite and best. I think when he's healthy, no one's getting past him. And he's also a funny guy who can slam a little brewski when he has to.
Yeah, especially at a Bucks game.
Dang straight. Make Aaron Rodgers look even stupider than he already does sometimes.
I mean, he wears number 69, so he has to be great.
Exactly. That's the best.
For me, My favorite, I put David Bakhtiari. That's my favorite.
Go ahead.
But you know the obvious answer, Trent Williams, best one, 99 overall.
He's a monster.
You know that's pretty
Yeah.
common answer there. It's pretty boring, but you know
See-
it's the right answer.
David Bakhtiari didn't get his shot last year to get 99 overall because he got hurt.
Yeah.
You know, so
Trent Williams is getting up there in age, but you know he's still good.
yeah, that's one thing that like always puts me off of Trent Williams is the age. You know what I mean? He's just
Yeah.
like at some point them bones and them joints are you're gonna start feeling that
He's just huge.
monster.
All right, guard.
Guard, let me hear it.
I'm gonna pull a U, and I'm gonna go my
Pull it.
favorite, and I think the best, or both. Quentin Nelson.
Oh wow.
I think Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson has been my favorite player, favorite offensive lineman since he came to the league. He got hurt last year, so he had like a kind of an off year.
Yeah.
But I think when he's
But
healthy.
an off year for him is an on year for everyone else in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But continue.
Yeah. Quentin Nelson, you know, overall is just huge, great.
Yep.
He's on a great team too, so
He's,
that's all I gotta say for that.
He's what I consider a mauler. You know what I mean? Like run block, pass block. He's doing it all, and he's doing it all to murder you.
Pancakes.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Oh, I gotta protect my quarterback. He's like, oh, there's a dude in front of me. Let me kill him. Let me use my face to murder him.
I've seen a thing before where he was mic'd up, and every time he like pancakes somebody, he's like, "Sorry."
He doesn't want to murder anyone.
Yeah, he's sorry, bro.
Sorry, buddy.
Go ahead.
Guard for me. I'm gonna have to pull an Adrian here and say both of them are also Quentin Nelson because he's a monster. I like how he again physically dominates people like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Center, let me hear what you got, my friend.
Me, I have my favorite, Frank Ragnow.
Oh yeah,
I think Frank
like
Ragnow is. I mean, he's debatable to be a best center, but Frank
I mean, he's
Ragnow
up there.
overall, yeah, he's definitely a top 5. Like, there's no debate on that. But, he's just overall great player. He's on a great team. You know, I mean, not like great team statistically, but like a great team everybody
Right.
likes. But the
Yeah,
best,
fun to watch. They're gonna be
the best, Corey Linsley. I ain't even gotta talk.
Yeah, I like that a lot. He's one good, two. He's a local guy, you know. Watched him on the Packers, you know.
Yeah.
Got to see him a lot.
Go ahead.
For me, I also put Lindsley as the best. He is a freak. Favorite, I put Kelsey because he's
Jason?
got that beard. Yeah, he's got that beard and he's really funny. That does it for me. That's,
Bro,
that's all
when
I really
when he wore his outfit to the Super Bowl parade,
need. Yeah,
that was hilarious.
that was something for sure.
Yeah. Now we're gonna move to the
Defensive
defensive
side of
side.
the ball now. Ooh.
Start with you.
So that's what I like. So do you want to start secondary or do you want to go D-line first?
We can go D line.
So we're going to go pass rusher.
Yeah.
My favorite, I'm on the record saying this, Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
There's just not people like him, you know what I mean? Like the fact that he gets roid tested every time he just decides not to wear sleeves. That's how you know you're a freak of nature. Best, I couldn't pick between TJ and Miles. I'm putting them both there. I think they both have their strengths and their weaknesses at the position. But
Yeah.
they're both great at it. They do it
Yep.
very well, high level.
Me,
Let me hear it.
the best. I put TJ. You know, it's kind of him and Garrett, but I give
Yep.
more of the edge to TJ. My favorite
Understandably.
is Max Crosby.
Interesting.
The Vegas Raiders. I think.
I'm not
he's
saying
just-
anything, bro. I have no words to say on this one.
I think
Go
he's
ahead.
just a great player, bro.
He's a good player. That's what he is. I just don't want to get in trouble for saying anything with my mouth. You know what I mean? Sometimes I say stupid things. That one's your favorite. Go ahead. Let me hear defensive tackles, Adrian.
D tackle, the best one.
Yeah, go ahead. The best one.
D tackle is obviously Aaron Donald. He's one of the best defensive players of all time. But my favorite, Christian Wilkins.
Mm.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna make a leap this year. Clemson
Already
guy.
a very good player. Yeah, already a
Yeah.
decent player.
His favorite thing in the world is tackles for loss. He doesn't get a lot of sacks, but he gets those tackles for loss.
Gotta love a run support guy on the D line.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. For me, best obviously Donald. Let's not be, stupid. Yeah. My favorite though is Darren Payne on the
Commanders.
Yeah. Big fan of him. He likes to get after the quarterback, and he's a decent at stopping the run. Big guy, makes his difference in the middle. What do you got for off-ball linebackers though?
I'd say the best
Mm-hmm.
is Freddie.
Interesting.
Freddie Warner.
Interesting.
My favorite though, we're gonna go back to a team I already mentioned. We're gonna go not Darius anymore, but Shaquille Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been one of my favorite. He's been one of my favorite linebackers since he came in the league. He's he's super consistent. He's huge.
Yep.
And
Wingspan out of the roof. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's got some great tape.
Yeah, he does.
So go ahead.
Funny thing is, right? I've said that Fred Warner is my favorite linebacker. I've said that a million times to a million different people. Love Fred Warner. I love how he plays. I love his speed. I love his reactiveness, his being able to read a play. Love all that. But I personally think the best is Shaquille Leonard, formerly Darius Leonard. Yeah, I think he's the best. I think he's got better ball skills than any linebacker in the league, and he's got a nose for turnovers. And at a linebacker, when linebackers touch the ball more than any other defensive player, like the ball carrier, you know what I mean? And the fact if they can have a nose for the football, you're gonna get tons of turnovers, and it showed this year.
Yeah. Okay.
That's funny that we're opposite though, because I don't know. That's just funny. Worked out kind of hilariously. Corner. Let me hear it.
The best one's Ramsey. I ain't gotta talk about that. He's been the best corner in the league for as long as I can remember. As long as he's been in the league. Except for probably his first year, I don't know. But he's just overall great. My favorite, I could say Xavier Howard. I could say Patrick Surtain. But I'm going to go with Amani Uriarie for the Detroit Lions. I jumped on his bandwagon last year with him in Detroit. And I'm sticking on that bandwagon.
Interesting. I like that.
And he has a fun name to say, so.
Very difficult name to say. I won't say it. So I'm gonna have to put some animosity in this call really quick because I genuinely think that Jair's a better corner than Jalen Ramsey. Like sometimes I say things that are kind of controversial because I like to talk about it, but I genuinely think he's just a better corner.
Okay.
He's I don't know. He's a better. Or not a better zone corner. He's a very high quality zone corner, and when he's in man, he's got the smoothest hips in the league.
I would say Ramsey's 1, Jair's 2. That's obvious.
It's definitely those two guys for sure.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay. Favorite.
My favorite. I can say Jair because I'm a Packer fan, but I'm gonna have to go with Kenny Moore.
Yeah, I like him.
He kind of plays more of like a safety role, I feel like sometimes, but I like him as a player. He's got crazy wingspan, super fast, smaller guy, same height as me. I think he's like 10 pounds more than me. It's kind of nice to see someone like that going crazy.
Yeah. All right. This was the hardest one for you.
Yeah, this one was tough. I was saying this to you. Yeah, I was saying this to you that like it was like when you ask like a father or a mother like who their favorite kid is, this was exactly what it was for me because I like watching all these guys run around and play. It's my favorite thing to see. But best I think is Simmons. I think he consistently has been a great safety in the league, and that's hard to do. It's really hard to be consistent year after year being great at DB. I think he does a great job at it. My favorite is Chin for the Panthers.
Yes, I love Jeremy Chin, bro.
Yeah, he's again, got that nose for the football, plays electrically, plays all over the place. Love it. Let me hear what you got.
Okay. For me, I'm going to start with the best. Most people would say Derwin James. That's what I'm going to go with.
You're going with Derwin?
Derwin James, yep.
Interesting.
Signed his extension.
Yep.
I would say it's risky to give him that much money right now, but in the end, I feel like it's going to be worth it because of his ability to track a ball.
Yeah.
Just give me that. And 2, his versatility.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
You know,
all over the place.
He's just crazy good.
He's a pass rusher and he's like a deep safety, like everything in between. It's crazy.
He's insane. And then my favorite, gonna go with the Snowman, Javon Holland, future All-Pro safety Javon Holland.
Nice.
He's, when we drafted him out of Oregon in the second round, I was like kind of iffy on it. I'm like, safety, you don't really know if we need a safety. And then he just came in and dominated. He only had 2 picks last year, but he hits hard.
You do love that in a safety when they come down, fill the box a little bit, fill the alley.
Yeah.
One thing I want to go back to is I want to go back to Derwin. Do you not think that his durability is like a pretty decent problem?
Yeah, 100%. He's always injured.
Yeah, I feel like when he's been out there, he's been extraordinarily good, but he's only been out there less than half of his actual career.
I think his rookie year he was an All-Pro. And that's where everybody jumped on his train.
Yep.
Second year he got injured.
Yep.
Third year he came in a little bit.
He played half the year.
And then he tore his ACL.
Yep.
And then his 4th year, I think he sat the whole year out.
Yep.
And then last year was his return.
Yep. And he didn't play all the games last year, did he? Or am I wrong?
No, he didn't. I don't think he did.
Yeah, exactly. And I just think it's hard to say that you no, but his durability problems. I just feel like it's hard to have the best safety be a guy who's not on the field more than half the time.
That's why I said when you giving him his money is pretty risky now.
Yeah. Because
he only had a few game return.
Right.
So you giving him the money now could be risky, but it's a high risk and it could be a high reward. So.
No, I definitely see that for sure. If he can get a full season, it'll instantly be worth it because he's that guy.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to be a full season of his rookie year. It could just be he needs to do what he needs to do. Maybe put a little bit more stats on the board.
Yeah,
but he'll definitely be worth it.
Let's go special teams kicker. Who you got?
I have the same person for my favorite and the best.
Oh, do you?
I'm gonna go with Mr. 66 yards himself, Justin Tucker.
69, nice.
Yeah.
No, listen.
Justin Tucker, I think he's the best kicker in the league. I think he's gonna be the best kicker of all time. Might be already the best kicker of all time. He's the most accurate. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say about that.
I completely agree with you. I have nothing more to add to what you just said. Punter, what do you got for me, buddy?
Punter, I put the best, Johnny Hecker.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do whatever. I mean,
yeah, he's good.
I'm mad that the Rams let him go.
Yeah, that was a little silly.
Yeah, my
Punters
favorite
come and go.
is no punter is gonna be sign a huge deal. They're gonna sign him for a year, 2 years. But I think Johnny Hecker, overall, he's
good.
The most versatile punter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My favorite, it pains me to say it, but he's on the Bills. The punt god, Matt Arizana. I don't remember say his name. Arizana.
Not ringing a bell.
You don't know who that is?
I don't think so.
He's a rookie this year. He got drafted. I remember around. He has like one of the strongest legs I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, and his nickname is the Punt God. His first NFL punt was like 81 yards.
That's insane. What?
Yeah, I don't remember what school he went to, but he's he's crazy, and he's on the Bills. So we're like, go to the Bills, make them more stacked.
Bro, there was literally a lot of games this year where they didn't even have to punt.
Yeah.
So that's funny that they got the punt god. Because the punt god's always on their side. That's
Yeah.
right. No, but I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to punters. If I'm gonna be straight up, not educated in that spot. So I put J.K. Scott as my favorite. You know, he used to play for the Packers, so
Yeah.
I just know the name. And I didn't put down a best, but yeah, I'm just not gonna give a best because I'm not knowledgeable at the punter position.
Okay.
Coach?
Okay. Coach, give me your coach.
See, this is really tough for me. I think the best in the league is gonna be Matt LaFleur. I know you're looking at me. Oh, you're such a Packer fan. What a faggot. Nah, dude is literally taking it. He took a team with a good quarterback, mind you, that was terrible, and he's made them consistently good for many years, handful of years. Gotta love that. I think he's the best. My favorite though, I don't know. Probably Andy Reid because he's got that big brain on him that goes crazy. He's got them crazy plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd probably say that. I like creative offenses.
See, they're gonna think this is scripted. It's definitely not scripted. But I flip flop with you.
Really?
I think Andy Reid is the best coach in the league. My favorite is Matt LaFleur.
That's hilarious. No,
You know-
because literally, like you suggested doing coaches like before we started recording.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think about it. I was like, I'll just think about it on the fly, and I literally don't have it written down. I just thought of those two names off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think Andy Reid is definitely the best coach. He's a genius.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then Matt LaFleur, you know what he did after Mike McCarthy left,
Right.
what he did with the
An
Packers
absolute
and
dumpster fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and him being consistent
Mm-hmm.
and just like the way he changed everything in Green Bay. I think
Right.
Matt LaFleur is my favorite. You know, I could
Started
say
giving-
Mike McDaniel, but he hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah. Started giving Aaron Rodgers psychedelics, which was a good idea. So good on you, Matt LaFleur.
Maybe he should do that more in the playoffs.
Yeah, honestly, I think they must run out of budget to give him shrooms towards the end of the season.
Their dealer just like ups the price so much.
It has to.
Yeah.
Even Aaron Rodgers, the multimillionaire, can't buy him.
Yeah.
Selling to Elon
So
Musk or
that's-
something.
That's it for that. You know?
That's what we got. I'll tell you
Feel
what
like-
though, we had a scrimmage on Saturday, and you can't really see it because I got the red, you know, the light's red, but I got this big old like cut lump on my nose. I broke my nose making a tackle on Saturday.
You broke it?
Yeah, like busted it. It's cracked.
Did you get an X-ray?
No, that's expensive, my man. Also, so our trainer told us that we need to go to him first before we go to doctors because if something comes up at the doctors, they just instantly rule us out. Where he can like, you know, kind of fandangle it a little bit, where we can play kind of injured, you know.
Yeah.
But it hurt so bad, but it was super fun playing because like that was our first time getting full like brutal contact in it, and I loved it.
Yeah, you sent me that video. You're like, I look like a murderer out there. I was
Yeah.
like, I see you, boy.
Yeah. I was cooking, bro. I was moving. Yeah, no, I like football a lot. I'm very excited to be back.
Yeah, the one thing I told you about this before we started, but you know, I'm gonna be down there for one of your games,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna turn into a full-time YouTuber, and I'm gonna vlog my whole experience there. I'm gonna be with you after the game so we can talk about it. I'm gonna try to record some of the game.
Little post-game interview.
Yeah.
That could actually be gas. I just thought that'd be nuts.
So, Ryan, how'd the game go today? What went wrong?
I have a fake microphone I'm gonna bring it.
Nice,
Just
nice,
hold
nice.
it up.
Is
in
it-
front of you.
Is it ridiculously long and like comedic?
Yeah, it's like this long.
I can't see.
It's a pretty long mic. It's like
Nice.
this long.
I can't see you. You've been black. Your screen's been blacked out the whole time.
Really?
Yeah. What a crazy
Well-
situation. Technical difficulties, guys.
So
Whatever, not a big deal. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited because I think we're gonna have a good team this year. We actually got ranked third in our like division of JUCO. You know what I mean? Which is pretty good. We got, I think it was DuPage and another school, maybe in Illinois or something like that. I'm not sure. That was ahead of us.
nice.
So hopefully we play well and we can go to the bowl game and beat one of their butts. Jump up to the 1 spot. That'd be cool.
That would be
Ideal.
ideal, and I'd be there.
Yeah.
know? Starting college tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. What class do you got tomorrow?
Algebra.
Nice.
You know, I'm gonna take this notebook to algebra because there's a graph paper on one of them, and they're gonna see my podcast notes.
Nice.
And you know, we were sitting in a circle the other day because we were meeting with our SDV groups,
Yeah.
and they had us go around the circle and tell us who we are, where we live, or where we're from, and then what your major is. And they had me start first because nobody else wanted to.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm Adrian Jimenez. I'm from Sioux Falls, and I'm here for sports marketing and media. I was the only person to do sports marketing and media.
The only like
I don't
all your
know.
classes you're just alone in. All right,
I don't
Adrian,
know.
let's get started.
I don't know if I'm the only person in like the whole school, but in
Nah, I
that group
wouldn't
of
think
people,
so.
yeah. I was the only one. Like the most common ones, like they're so repetitive. It was like business, elementary education, pre-nurse, you know, psych.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
Right, the
everybody
basic
says
stuff.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a lot of good major options nowadays, though. You know what I mean? It's either you don't get paid anything, or there's a zillion other people doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is
That's
tough.
why we're here.
So I'm
I
going to the
can go on
NFL
my own
and
path.
being a podcast monster. You know what I mean? That's,
Yeah, I know.
That's what we're gonna do.
You're going to the NFL. I'm going to the NFL.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna be on the
and
sideline.
then we're gonna be talk abouting it all the time. That was
Teams-
terrible English.
The team is just gonna mic us up. We're
Yeah,
gonna stand next to
exactly.
each other like, Ryan, we're gonna talk about it right now.
Hey, yeah, no, it's something crazy gonna happen. We're just be standing there. Hey, man, let's talk about it real quick.
So, I'm excited for the
Yeah.
future. Excited for classes tomorrow. I should probably get to sleep.
Yeah, I also need some rest. I got bags under my eyes.
So,
On that note, all I gotta say is I love you guys.
love ya.
Click that subscribe button. It's red, it's beautiful, and it's asking for it. That like button, comment something, tell me how pretty we look, whatever. See ya!
Always the best part.
Is the best part.